So this question looks like a translate word problem question as a strategy. I say that because the question is more than 4 lines long, right? So usually I can tell, or you can tell, something's going to be translate word problem just given the length of it. You don't have to really read anything. And then second of all, what we are going to do whenever we use this strategy of translate word problem is we want to make sure we're not just reading the question all the way through. We're stopping at the end of each sentence at least to make sure we've understood what we've read. And we're definitely writing down any quantitative information. So the question here says 2 units of length used in ancient Egypt were cubits and palms. All right. Where 1 cubit is equivalent to 7 palms. So here's our quantitative information. So I'm going to say 1 cubit equals 7 palms. Next sentence. The Great Sphinx statue in Giza is approximately 140 cubits long. So we have 140 cubits. Which of the following best approximates the length in palms of the Great Sphinx statue? So we're just converting this 140 cubits into palms, right? We're converting the unit. So we're going to use the value that we are provided, 140 cubits. And what we can do is multiply by the conversion factor here, okay? So our conversion factor tells us that every 1 cubit is 7 palms. Right, so hopefully you've seen this strategy before. You probably have used it with like converting feet into inches or ounces into gallons or something like that. Basically, the sense here is I have a certain unit, cubits, but I don't want that unit in my answer. So I need it to cross out or cancel out in order to introduce my new unit that I want. And I can write this as a ratio, right? The relationship between the 2 units can be written as a ratio because technically this represents 1, right? Because they're both equal to each other. 7 palms is equal to 1 cubit. So when I multiply this, this allows me to cross my cubits out. I now have palms as my unit here. And all I'm doing is multiplying 140 times 7. And 140 times 7 is 980. And therefore the correct answer here is choice D.